Sergey Kovalev against a lucky, victorious man in Andre Ward who, got a gift in November. So I guess this fight here will pretty much settle it. I think if you look at the realistic facts of it all, I think only Sergey's been on the media talking. I think Mr. Klinger should understand that we haven't said a word, but it's been from ending people's careers to knocking you out to insulting God Almighty. All that's coming from this side. So we understand what goes on, and I think it's a lot of doubt, it's a lot of anger. I don't see Coach Jackson here today. And to be honest, I don't expect to see him June 17th because you got to put the blame somewhere.
Virgil, just like we didn't see you yesterday in New York, we're not seeing John here today because he has fight this weekend. He's training his fighter. We'll see you in June. Don't worry about it.
I'm here today. I'm here today.
All right, we weren't there yesterday. What was the problem?
I'll wait till you finish. You done? Okay. I don't see Coach Jackson here today. We'll deal with that situation a little further on down the road that I'm sure will upheave the whole boxing world. See, there's some things that go on in this game that when you have the right channels and when you have the right avenues, you get information quite accurately. And we'll reveal that later on down the road. But I'm looking for a real good fight. Sergey Kovalev is definitely not underestimated. I don't have a problem saying that before we fought, I was a fan of his. I'm still a fan of his. I just won't be a fan of his on June 17th. But I am a fan of his. No doubt this is not me blowing smoke. I admire his skill. I always knew that if we came across each other that it was going to be a tough fight, difficult fight, and a fight of attrition. And I expect the same thing June 17th. I think Andre said it best when he said somebody's will is going to be broke in that fight. But it would be nice to go into that fight without biting the hand that fed you. Everybody's an expert, from the reporters to the announcers, when it comes to judging a fight. But those who are trained to do it and right there to do it, all of a sudden they were all wrong that night. So I think that's an insult to what goes on in boxing.